Alright guys, some of you know that I have been trying to distill this berry vodka for some time now, and I keep getting rained off because I generally use the barbecue outside. Finally got the shed cleared out, this little mini shed, so I can do it in here, and guess what? How's it going, chasers? I hope you're having a kick-ass week. I am Jesse, and this is still at the channel all about chasing the craft of home distillation and making it a legitimate hobby. I've cleaned the shed out, the berry vodka is ready to go. It's nice and sunny outside now, but I'm going to use the shed, god damn it, because I've done the cleaning. kind of cleaning. Anyway, team, here's the plan. A little while ago, I started soaking some mixed berries in some neutral with the idea of trying to make a nice clear berry vodka. So that's the plan. Let's get stuck in. I'll show you how I got to this stage, and then once you know where I'm at here, we can jump over to the little mini pot still. Hopefully I can redeem myself after the fishy mango thing. So let's get stuck in. This project started with frozen berries, mixed berries in fact, and 1 kilo of them went straight on into a large glass jar. Next, of course, comes the booze. I'm using 1 litre of 65% ABV tomato paste wash, but if you're playing along at home and you're not making your own alcohol, you can, of course, use vodka or Everclear. I planned to let this macerate for 1 week, but due to bad planning, it ended up being more like 3 weeks. Here we are 3 weeks later, adding all of it, yes, berries and all, right on into the pot still. Look at that colour, it's almost a waste, I think. Now, I did actually proof it down a little bit with water, but apparently I can't use a camera. After that, pretty easy, got the pot still set up and ready to run. Alright guys, so we've had first drips and I've taken just a wee bit off the top, and I'm going to call that, I guess, heads for this sort of thing. It's just a little bit jaggy, a little bit harsh, but I tell you what, I'm glad I did this in the little shed because the smell in here is absolutely intoxicating. Yes, I've got windows open and it's well ventilated, don't worry, I'm being safe. But my point is, it smells like mixed berry dessert in here. It's amazing. Let's keep on and see what we can get. The hearts are pumping away quite nicely now. While that's happening, I've been getting questions lately about this little still and whether or not it scorches, burns, any of that stuff, because I'm putting, you know, all of the fruit straight on in there. And the answer's no, it doesn't. Let me show you something down here. So there's only a tiny little flame heating this thing, and I guess it's just enough to sort of keep it below that scorching point. So I don't have any problems with it whatsoever. In fact, the biggest problem is I can't turn this down enough. This is as low as it goes. So as you can see, I'm kind of cheating it by moving the pot over to the side and only utilizing some of that gas burner. So guys, I am loving the... Someone's a little pissed off. Hold up, guys. Yeah, I'll look after it, Dad. And then she goes to school. Anyway, guys, this is getting near the end of the run. Things are going pretty well. I'm liking the flavors I'm getting at the moment. The flavor is just starting to drop off. So I think we're just about done in the little mini shed here. Let's wrap it up, head back over to the main shed. We can proof this sucker down and see if we're going to do anything else to it to adjust the flavor just a smidge. So these are the hearts, and these are more almost like candy-ish, sort of real fruity berry, almost like berry lolly kind of things, almost a little vanilla-y. This starts to go a touch earthy. If I do the disgusting technique of, you almost start to get the seediness of the berries coming through. So there's a little bit of that heading towards astringency, but not quite there. And I actually like that. I really like that. And I'm going to tell you why in a second. That flavor then gets too much over here. It gets just a little bit too bitey for my like. So I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to keep this. Woo! And this. And you know what? I've decided I'm going to proof down entirely based on flavor today and what I'm tasting. Where's my water? There it is. So I did a little messing around before. I haven't even put a hydrometer in this to see what ABV it is. Now, based on what I messed around with, I know I'm going to put at least... Woo, that's a bit messy. That much. So when I say I'm doing this by flavor, I'm just literally just looking at the alcohol by it and trying to decide where I want this product to sit. And I want it to be very much a vodka, but I actually have a little bit of sugar. And I know that's not like me to go putting sugar in this sort of thing, but I really think it brings out the berry flavor in this. So that is still too hot for my liking, too strong. But if you're doing it like this, guys, keep in mind that if you let this sit for, you know, a day, some of that jump out and get you is definitely going to, let me get rid of that. Some of that jump out and get you, you know, the way it attacks your tongue, the high proof sort of feel of it is going to subside just as it marries and sort of intermingles again. All right, where'd I put my syringe? Okay, that's good. It's still a little on the high side, and I'm leaving it a little on the high side for two reasons. One, I'm going to add some sugar in shortly, and two, like I said, it will mellow over time. This is literally just sugar and water. As much sugar as I could dissolve into almost boiling water, so it's just a simple syrup. And I'm going to do 10 mils of that to start with, once again, just based on messing around a little bit while I was sitting around having dinner. Now, I know if you're following along with this at home, this isn't an exact recipe, and I'm not, you know, you don't have numbers to follow along with. But honestly, with this sort of thing, I feel like it's better that way. I mean, make it your way, make it what tastes good for you. Why do something completely arbitrary from some random person on the internet when you could go through this process yourself, taste it and see what you like? Nope, needs more. So, what I'm looking for with the sugar is for it to really make the berry flavor pop. It's just one of those things, man. Sugar and salt, for whatever reason, make the human tongue, I guess, more able to pick out flavors. I guess that's the way it works. Sorry, I keep dumping over here. It's just the way it is, guys. I don't know the science behind that. If someone else does, feel free to drop it in the comment section below for us. That would be awesome. Let me see where we're at with the sugar. So the body is starting to round out now. The berry-ish flavors are jumping out more. So that was 5 of these in total, which is 50 mils. One last taste test to make sure where we're at. Now, do you remember earlier on when I said that I was happy that I was getting some of the seedy flavor coming through? The seedy flavor. I know that probably sounds kind of weird, perhaps, to some people. But the reason that I like that is if it wasn't there, this would very much taste kind of like bad berry confectionery to me. It would just be that generic, sweet, estery berry with an almost vanilla flavor sitting there alongside it. I don't know where that came from, to be honest, in this product, but it's there. That extra earthiness and the almost astringent flavor from the, I have to assume it's coming from the seeds, makes it taste like a real berry to me, rather than tasting like, you know, weird fruit burst candy or something. We're almost done. We're almost done, guys. There's one more thing that I didn't tell you. This has been a little bit of a secret. When I had the berry sitting, I reserved a small amount of the liquid straight out of the jar. So this is berry, you know, macerated berries essentially. And the reason I did that is because look at that color, guys. It is so freaking beautiful. It is so gorgeous. I wanted to make the white vodka and see if it would work, the clear berry vodka. But I also wanted to just give it a hint Just a hint of color. I think that's enough, honestly. Yeah. Just a hint of color. I think that's kind of cool. So there's definite berry on the nose. Like I said before, we're getting the whole sort of range of berry, which is nice. Keep in mind that these were mixed berries, so there was a large range of flavors to begin with. But honestly, I think it's the strawberry that's most dominant. Nice body. It's not thin and insipid. It's not thick and oily and obviously sugary. It is just a hint hotter than I would like it to finish right now, but I'm 100% convinced that by tomorrow that will be almost gone, and by a week after that it will be completely gone. I also admit that more than likely this color is just going to turn to a brown muddiness over the next sort of few weeks. Unfortunately, that's just kind of the way it is. I think I have redeemed myself after the fishy mango escapade, so I'm very happy about that. I need to say a huge thank you to the Patreons. Thank you so much, guys. I literally can't do this stuff without you. You're the reason that I get to play with this stuff, to experiment, to do all these random different things and get, you know, more than one video out a week at the moment, which is freaking awesome. Thank you so much, guys. If you're at home and you're finding value in these videos and you would like to contribute directly to the channel, you can go to chasethecraft.com/support to find out all the different ways that you can help out. One of them being, if it's right for you, of course, Patreon. So, all in all, guys, I think we've got a result. I'm pretty happy with that, and it would make me interested to try the same thing, but with specific berries rather than just a mixed, you know, generic berry cocktail. If you've done that at home yourself, please, guys, drop a comment in the comment section down below. Let us know what specific berries you tried, what worked out well, what didn't work out so great, and maybe you can inspire the rest of us. All right, if you liked the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, guys. That helps me out a whole lot. If you like these videos and you'd like to see more, please hit the subscribe button down below, and I'll catch you next time, guys. Keep on chasing the craft. See ya.